This is how much your mind and what you think about yourself shapes the reality. And we're going to use a science experiment that actually happened. It was the Dartmouth SCAR experiment. So in 1980, they gathered a bunch of women and they're like, we're going to do a little science experiment. It's called the Dartmouth SCAR experiment, okay? I don't know why I just did this like Trump. So they basically put makeup on them. They put a disfigurement on their face, okay? They put on these ladies and they're like, go to the interviews. Go to the interviews. We're going to monitor you, okay? But right before they left the room, they took the fake scar makeup off their face. They said, oh, we need to do a little adjustment. Now, this is 1980. There's not phones. There's not all these selfies and things like this. Probably like Polaroid cameras, all that good stuff, okay? And they're like, go to the interview. And we're going to ask you about it at the end of the day. So these ladies went out thinking that they have a scar on their face. Okay, you see where I'm getting with this? And you know what ended up happening? I'm going to tell you what happened. They came back and they were like, so how were you treated on your interview? And the women, mostly women, were like, oh my God, it was so hard. Like, oh, they hated me and I was like mistreated so poorly and blah, 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 blah. But here's the thing. They didn't have anything wrong in their face. They just went around thinking that they had a disfigurement. So the whole time they're like, oh my God, I have a scar on my face. I have a scar on my face. What is this interview doing? He's being mean. He's looking at me. Oh my God. If you walk around with these invisible scars that you've carried from childhood, okay, from these things that people put on you, people put things on you when you were a kid. They put things in your head, however you were raised. They made you think that you're walking around with a big gash on your face, with a scar. It's not there. No one else can see it. You could walk out of your house. There's no such thing. Reality doesn't exist. You could walk out of your house in a suit tomorrow, and if you wanted to, you could tell people you're an attorney. I wouldn't recommend doing that, okay? Because if you run into an attorney and they're like, where'd you go to law school? But you can make up whatever backstory you want. You could design your reality. So why are you living in a reality where you have a scar on your face?